Hello and welcome. I am a hotel AI expert with extensive experience in modern hospitality operations and performance support. I am so pleased to welcome all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, to your online learning journey. We're really looking forward to supporting your professional growth in the hospitality industry. Now, this explainer is designed to deliver high-quality online education guided by real industry experience and AI-supported hotel practices. We're going to dive right into the practical knowledge you need for real, premium luxury hotel operations.
You know, the reception desk gets a lot of glory for its warmth, right? The welcoming smiles, the pure hospitality. But here's the thing we really need to instill in our future professionals. Financial integrity is the silent partner of that guest service. Just think about it for a second. A guest might have an absolutely flawless 5-star stay, but if their final bill is wrong, or if a payment gets mishandled right as they're rushing out the door, boom, their entire perception of the hotel's professionalism is completely shattered. It really is this invisible but absolutely foundational pillar of the guest experience.
So, to get into this, we're going to cover 6 key areas today: the financial gateway, the front office cashier, mastering hotel folios, the night audit process, internal controls and accuracy, and finally, hotel key performance indicators.
All right, let's jump straight into Section 1. The financial gateway, more than just a welcome.
And that brings us to Section 2, the front office cashier, the first point of contact.
Okay, we really need to shift how we look at the front desk. It's not just a customer service hub, it's a vital financial center. The cashiering function is literally the primary financial touchpoint between the guest and the hotel. And wow, this role demands absolute honesty. Every single day, cashiers are handling some pretty high-stakes tasks. They're posting those incidental guest charges, the laundry, the late-night minibar snacks, telephone calls. Plus, they're collecting payments in every form imaginable, from cold hard cash to credit cards and digital wallets. On top of all that, they have to issue perfectly accurate receipts and ensure their house bank, their physical cash drawer, is balanced to the penny at the end of every single shift. In a premium environment, any discrepancy here is a huge deal. It represents a direct failure in the hotel's fiscal controls, so we have to get it right.
Next up is Section 3, mastering hotel folios, accounting buckets.
You can kind of think of a folio as the center of the hotel's financial universe. It's essentially a dynamic digital folder that stores every single financial transaction a guest makes. But to manage this properly, you need to understand the different accounting buckets. It's like sorting laundry, but with money. For individual travelers, we use a guest folio to track their personal spending. But what about when a huge wedding party or a corporate group rolls in? That's where the master folio steps up. It aggregates all those shared charges like the room rate and taxes, but still lets individual guests pay for their own incidentals separately. Pretty smart, right? Then we've got the city ledger, which is used for corporate clients who have pre-negotiated credit terms. That records money owed to the hotel by outside organizations. Managing these specific buckets with complete accuracy is absolutely crucial. It's literally the only way to prevent revenue leakage, which is just a fancy term for when a hotel fails to capture legitimate charges. And believe me, that directly damages the bottom line.
Which leads us to Section 4, the night audit process, closing the day.
Now let's fast forward to the quietest hours in the hotel, midnight to 4 a.m. While most people are sleeping, this is actually the most critical phase of the daily financial cycle. This is when the night audit takes place. It's this rigorous, meticulous process of officially closing the business day. Essentially, this window of time is used to completely reset the hotel's financial clock, ensuring that the next day can kick off with a flawlessly clean and balanced ledger.
So how exactly does this unfold? Well, during these wee hours, the night auditor acts as a mix between a financial investigator and a data analyst. They have to execute some very precise steps. First, they reconcile every single payment made throughout the day against the total charges posted. Second, they have to hunt down and post any late-night charges that the day shift might have missed. Third, they verify that the room status in the property management system, or the PMS as we call it, actually matches the physical, real-world status of the hotel rooms. And fourth, they identify and fix any clerical errors. It really is a meticulous step-by-step routine of investigation and verification. Moving on to Section 5, internal controls and accuracy, safeguarding assets.
Look, despite the absolute best efforts of a highly trained team, a 24/7 operation is always going to carry some inevitable financial risks. We're talking accidental loss, maybe double posting a charge, or even internal fraud. A really common hiccup might be just missing a transaction entirely, like forgetting to ring up a late-night room service order, or maybe applying the wrong tax rate. It happens. But to mitigate these risks, management absolutely must establish robust internal solutions. This means setting up double-check systems where supervisors verify those high-value transactions. It also means using PMS audit trails to track exactly who changed what on a folio, and, of course, maintaining regular staff training. By treating every single transaction as a potential audit point, the front office creates this really resilient culture of accountability.
Finally, we arrive at Section 6, Hotel Key Performance Indicators, Measuring Health.
So, the final output of that night audit we talked about isn't just a balanced cash drawer, it's actually a whole suite of reports that gives the executive team a clear snapshot of the hotel's vital health. A huge metric here is the occupancy percentage. Along with the average daily rate, or ADR, and revenue per available room, which we call RevPAR. These key performance indicators aren't just random numbers on a spreadsheet. They are absolutely critical tools. Leadership uses them to evaluate performance, spot seasonal trends, and confidently adjust future pricing strategies. And here's the kicker. This entire data-driven foundation is built solely on the rigorous standard of cashiering and auditing performed right there at the front desk.
Ultimately, guys, financial accuracy in the front office is about so much more than just balancing the books. It's really about proving to the guest that the hotel is a trustworthy, professional, and completely reliable partner in their journey. Maintaining this rigorous standard is what allows the entire hotel operation to thrive and grow.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a bit of a provocative question to chew on. As you continue your professional growth in the hospitality industry with Europe Hotel School, ask yourself, will you view your future interactions at the front desk as simply service, or will you see them as vital financial stewardship? Really consider how mastering these critical back-office functions will elevate you as a premium leader in modern hotel operations. Thank you so much for engaging with this explainer today, and we wish you the absolute greatest success in your continued studies.